Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I got some good stuff for y'all. I ain't sorry. That song is my theme of this video, but let's get to it. Many people say girls that have bad fathers aren't able to find a good man because their fathers weren't a good example. But I had a good father, and it's hard for me to find a good man because I had a good example. I had an amazing father, and I believe that that is why I've never had a boyfriend. It's so hard for me to find a man that measures up to how my dad raised me. And I'm not gonna lie, I've met some amazing men who treated me like my dad treated me, but they fell into one of them categories in the last video of being ineligible. Girlfriends, exes, all that other stuff. So of course, they ain't for me. Ex-girlfriends, baby mamas, wives, they was good men, but they wasn't for me, because let me tell you this, God ain't gonna never send you nobody else man, so get that out your head. You not Alicia Keys. You not finna pray somebody up out of their marriage, so get that out your head too. And what be blowing me is when I start dating, I make sure I have no strings attached. Like, I don't have nobody I'm still messing with or talking to, so it aggravates me that you would pursue someone knowing you have all that baggage. But because I have no strings attached, I just know God gonna send me somebody who got no strings attached too, because I'm tired of playing games. I understand if y'all just meeting or if y'all just went on a first date. Some people do need a couple months to decide if they like you, and then you can have a few months to decide that you're gonna cut people out of your life. That's fine. You have time to cut people out of your life. But if we 2 years in and you still got some strings attached, it's a no, cuz. But anywho, back to my dad. I am spoiled. My dad gives me everything I want. So if you cannot do the same, then you are not for me. For example,
a few minutes later.
Thank you.
my dad tells me he loves me multiple times a day. When I see my dad, his face brightens up. He handles business well. He prays for me. He checks on the people closest to me. My dad is a giver, and of course he got that bag, and he's willing to pay for me and my friends or everybody around me if it's a birthday or something like that. My dad is a big giver. Anything you need. My dad still sends me gifts on Valentine's Day. If I need something from my dad, if I need him to fix something in my house, my dad is right there. My dad washes my car, he fills up my tank, he takes care of all the things that, you know, a man would take care for me. So just naturally, I'm gonna want my man to be able to do all of these things. That's why dad sets that example for his daughter. Instead, I meet guys who don't want to pay for my dinner, don't want to pay on the first date, want to split the bill. Their idea of taking me out is to Applebee's, and then you give me my check for my 2 for $10 and make me pay for my own food. Like, you ain't got $10? Like, you pursuing me and you don't have $10? Stop it. Or I find people who will just sit in the car while I pump my gas. Honestly, if there's a guy in my car, I might go get gas just to see how he'll behave. And like I said, my dad always gives me gifts. I've ran across a few guys who don't get me anything or acknowledge Valentine's Day. Like, I'm definitely not a materialistic person, but I think a happy Valentine's Day text is nice. A card with some words in it, maybe? Like, that is not too much to ask. Or just spending some quality time with me. Like, guys who don't do nothing for you makes me really feel like you're just a piece of booty. Like, if a guy don't want to do nothing for you, that really means that you're just a piece of booty to them. And like, what agenda are you really on? If you don't want me to feel special, why are you here? And then they be like, oh, Valentine's Day is just a man-made holiday. Okay, Christmas a man-made holiday too, but you getting Christmas gifts. Like, okay, what does that mean? My daddy's still getting me gifts, so I wholeheartedly expect you to get me a gift on Valentine's Day. What is this? What are these people? Who are y'all? So after dating a guy for some time, he finally told me that he didn't get me nothing because I wasn't his girlfriend. But when the holiday passed, he tried to make me feel bad because I was mad he didn't get me nothing. Like, saying stuff like, oh, Valentine's Day is just a man-made holiday. That's not real. I never heard of a girl say that's her favorite holiday. Or I don't even like that holiday. Like, Why are you trying to make me feel bad because you didn't get me nothing? You should have just said you don't get people that's not your girlfriend something in the first place. Back to it. A screw fell loose in my table and you don't know how to use a screwdriver? You don't know how to change a tire? Like, can you wash my car? I mean, maybe if you can't wash a car, maybe you have $20 to take my car to get washed. Those are man things. Can you take out the trash? Like, if a guy leaves my house and don't offer to take out the trash, it's a no. Take this trash, boy. You know what? Why don't you just jump in the dumpster too while you at it? And let me be clear. I don't need nobody to do anything for me. Anything that I'm asking a guy to do, I'm pretty sure I can do by myself. I've been single for 28 years. I can do it by myself. I am my own handyman. I don't need you. If you can't do it, I'll find somebody else who will, or I'll just do it myself. But I don't want to. Even though I can do it, I want you to do it for me. Treat me like a princess too. I want to be baby sometimes. I don't want to have to always be strong and do everything myself. For what? My dad was always strict though. Like, he wasn't letting me just talk to any and everybody. My dad used to do the most about guys that like me. One time he got somebody sent all the way to military school because he didn't want them around me no more. And I kid you not, it was like 12 years before I ever saw that boy again. My heart still be broken. I went on a date over Christmas break when I was back at home. And my dad was doing the most. Like, who is this guy? Where are you going? Where did you meet him at? And I was like, Dad, I'm grown. Like, I'm fine. I'll be okay. And when the guy came to the door to get me, my dad looked like he had tears in his eyes. Like, my daddy do not play about me. Especially, I'm the only girl too. He do not play. I had a good father. And if I can't find somebody that's going to match up to that, then it's a no for me. When I find somebody who can measure up to my daddy's standards, then I'll consider having a boyfriend. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you next episode.